Good day, everyone. Today, I want to talk about a powerful, life-changing habit, one that high achievers, great thinkers, and the most disciplined people share: waking up early. Now, I know what you might be thinking. I'm not a morning person. I'm too tired. I'll just start tomorrow. But let me ask you this. What would your life look like if you owned your mornings, instead of letting your mornings own you? The morning advantage, waking up early, isn't just about getting out of bed before the sun. It's about claiming your day before the world places demands on you. Early mornings give you something precious. Check. Peace. Check. Focus. Check. Time to reflect, create, and prepare. Check. A mental edge before distractions kick in. When you start your day with intention, you carry that clarity all day long. Why most people never tap into this power? Most people roll out of bed late, rush through the morning, and start the day in stress and chaos. They live in reaction mode. But when you wake up early, you switch to creation mode. You decide how your day begins. You create space for your goals, your growth, and your peace of mind. And that small shift? It changes everything. A quiet time that builds a loud life. The early morning is quiet, but what you do in it speaks volumes. Some of the world's most successful people, entrepreneurs, athletes, thinkers, all protect their early hours like sacred ground, because they know, win the morning and you win the day. In the parts that follow, we'll explore how to build a strong early morning routine, what to do with that extra time to maximize your energy and clarity, and how waking up early rewires your confidence and productivity from the inside out. Take back control of your time. That we've introduced the power of waking up early, let's begin with the first major reason why it matters so much. It gives you control. Control over your time, control over your mind, control over your energy. Because let's be honest, most people live on autopilot. They wake up just in time to rush, stress, and react. And that morning chaos creates an entire day of tension, distraction, and fatigue. But when you wake up early, something shifts. You stop reacting to life and start leading it. Morning is your most powerful hour. Why? Because in the early morning, the world is quiet. There are no notifications, no emails, no pressure from others. It's just you and your choices. You get to breathe before the day begins, reflect on your goals, move your body, nourish your mind, build momentum before anyone else has even started. That's not just productive, that's powerful. What waking up early really means. This isn't about waking up at 4 a.m. for the sake of it. It's about waking up earlier than you usually do and using that time with purpose. Even 30 minutes can change everything if you use it to build the person you want to become. The mindset shift: early equals empowered. Think of early mornings as your personal advantage. When you rise early, you're telling the world, I'm not waiting for life to happen. I'm creating it. That confidence, that discipline, it bleeds into every decision you make throughout the day. You eat better, you think clearer, you act with more intention, because you already chose discipline the moment you woke up. A simple morning challenge. If you're new to waking up early, don't overcomplicate it. Start by waking up just 30 minutes earlier tomorrow. Use that time to stretch, read, plan, or simply sit with your thoughts. Repeat it for 1 week. No pressure, just presence. You'll notice how even a little time creates a big shift in your mindset. Build a morning routine that fuels your mind and body. Now that you've decided to take back control of your time by waking up early, the question is, what should you actually do with those early hours? Because waking up early is not enough. What truly matters is how you use that time. Let's talk about building a morning routine that doesn't just sound good, but one that fuels you mentally and physically. Why a routine matters. A good routine removes decision fatigue. You don't have to think about what to do. You just do it. It creates flow, focus, and most importantly, momentum. When your morning starts with clarity and intention, your entire day becomes easier to manage. You move with purpose instead of pressure. Key elements of a powerful morning routine. You don't need to follow someone else's perfect formula, but here are 5 high-impact habits that can transform your early mornings. 1. Hydrate immediately after 6 to 8 hours of sleep. Your body is dehydrated. Drinking a full glass of water first thing energizes your system and wakes up your brain. Simple, powerful, essential. 2. Move your body. This doesn't mean a full workout, unless you want that. Even 5 to 10 minutes of stretching, walking, or yoga is enough to get your blood flowing, increases energy, boosts your mood, reduces stress, builds discipline. 3. Feed your mind. Nabatait, you become what you consume. So choose wisely. Spend at least 10 minutes doing one of the following: reading a book, listening to a podcast, journaling your thoughts or gratitude, reviewing your goals or affirmations. Your morning input shapes your mindset for the entire day. Plan your day. Take a few minutes to list your top 3 priorities, any appointments or key deadlines. One small win you want to accomplish. When you plan ahead, you remove confusion and boost confidence. 5. Protect the first hour. Avoid social media, news, or email during the first hour. Let your mind warm up before you invite the outside world in. The first hour of the day should belong to you, not your phone. A routine is about rhythm, not rigidity. You don't need to follow this list perfectly. You can build your own rhythm over time. The goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. Even 3 of these habits, done daily, can change how you show up in the world. Challenge for the week. Write down your ideal 30 to 60-minute morning routine. Try it for 5 days straight. Adjust as needed, but stick with it. Notice how your days feel more focused, calm, and productive. Build a stronger you. Confidence, clarity, and self-respect. So far, you've learned the why and how of waking up early. Now it's time to talk about something deeper. The inner transformation that happens when you consistently wake up before the world. You start to become the person you've always wanted to be. Because waking up early doesn't just give you more time, it rewires your identity. Early mornings build inner strength. Let's be honest, getting out of bed early is not always easy. There are days when you want to hit snooze, days when your bed feels too warm and your motivation feels too far away. But each time you choose discipline over comfort, you're sending yourself a message. I am in control, I can do hard things. I don't wait for motivation, I show up anyway. That kind of mindset, that's where real confidence begins. Self-respect grows with every early victory. Every morning that you rise early and show up for yourself, you're casting a vote for the kind of person you want to become. And guess what? Your mind notices. Your body follows. Your confidence builds. You begin to trust yourself more. You believe in your ability to follow through. You stop quitting on yourself. That's not just a morning win. That's a life win. Waking up early is a quiet discipline with loud results. You'll start noticing small but powerful changes. You're calmer throughout the day. You're more focused on what matters. You're no longer reacting. You're choosing. You stop rushing and start leading. You speak with more certainty. You take action more boldly. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being present and disciplined every single morning. Your identity follows your actions. You don't become confident by wishing for it. You become confident by doing the things confident people do, even when you don't feel like it yet. And waking up early, that's one of those things. Because every time you do something difficult, every time you make a decision, your future self will thank you for. You grow stronger inside. challenge to strengthen your identity. Ask yourself, what would the best version of me do tomorrow morning? What action can I take? Just one, that reflects who I want to become? Then do it. No excuses. And when you do it again the next day and the day after that, you'll no longer be trying to become that person. You'll already be living it. Make it a lifestyle, not just a phase. By now, you've learned what waking up early can give you. Control of your time. A focused, empowering routine. A stronger, more confident version of yourself. But here's the truth. It only changes your life if you make it part of your life. It's not about doing it once. It's about making it part of who you are. Why most people quit? Let's be real. Many people try to wake up early and give up after a few days. Why? They expect perfection. They try to copy someone else's morning routine. They do too much too fast. They don't connect the habit to a deeper purpose. But waking up early doesn't have to be a struggle. You just need a sustainable system and a strong reason. How to stay consistent long-term. Here are 5 powerful ways to make waking up early a lasting part of your life. 1. Go to bed with intention. You can't wake up early if you stay up all night. Set a clear sleep schedule. Wind down an hour before bed. Avoid screens and heavy food. Late at night, remind yourself why you want to rise early. A great morning starts the night before. 2. Don't rely on motivation. Rely on systems. Motivation fades, but systems stick. Set your alarm across the room. Lay out your clothes the night before. Have a step-by-step plan for what to do when you wake up. Make it easy to do the right thing. 3. Create a wake-up trigger. Train your mind to connect waking up with action. Examples: drink a glass of water right away, do 10 jumping jacks, brush your teeth while playing energizing music. It builds a rhythm that helps you switch on quickly. Track progress, not perfection. Some days will be off. That's okay. What matters is that you keep going. Use a habit tracker or journal. Each early morning is a win, no matter how small. 5. Remind yourself who you're becoming. Write this down and put it where you can see it. I wake up early because I'm building a life with clarity, confidence, and purpose. Attach emotion to your routine. Make it about more than time. It's about transformation. Waking up early becomes who you are. At first, it's a new habit. Then it becomes a rhythm. Soon it becomes your identity. You stop saying, I'm trying to wake up early, and start saying, this is just what I do. Final thoughts. Rise with purpose, live with power. Let's end with a powerful truth. Waking up early isn't just about time. It's about transformation. When you rise early, you're not just getting ahead of the clock. You're getting ahead of fear, excuses, and the person you used to be. You're choosing discipline over delay, clarity over chaos, purpose over pressure. And with that one decision, every morning, you're shaping a stronger mind, a calmer day, and a better life. It's not easy, but it's worth it. Some days will be hard. Some mornings will tempt you to quit. But every time you rise above your old limits, and each small win adds up to something big. A version of you that doesn't just dream, but does. That doesn't just plan, but executes. That doesn't wait for the right time, because you create it. Final message. So tomorrow morning, when your alarm goes off, don't just think about how tired you feel. Think about how powerful you'll feel once you get up. Think about the person you're becoming. Think about the life you're building, step by step, sunrise by sunrise. Because in the quiet of the early morning, you don't just wake up, you rise. And that is the beginning of greatness. Wake up early and take charge of your life. Every sunrise is a fresh start, a new chance to lead your day with purpose. When you choose to rise before the world, you give yourself time, peace, and power. You grow discipline, you build momentum, you shape your future. It's not always easy, but it's always worth it. So tomorrow morning, don't just wake up. Rise, lead, grow. Because your mornings are the foundation of your greatness.